Scalping is easy once you learn these 10 simple rules.
Step number 4, 90% of your scalping trades should work right away. If you've done everything correctly from step 1 to step 3, everything I've just mentioned, then the majority of your trades should work within minutes of entering. Now, what do I actually mean when I say the trades should end up working? Let's go over to some real examples here. This first trade we can see is on Tesla. And on this trade, you can see this was actually a $12,000 trade with a 60% ROI. However, how was this trade actually played? Well, if we actually look at the trade, this was a previous day low retest, meaning this line was the previous day low, the stock came into the previous day low, and then went all the way back to the downside. You can see I entered in on the week price action that I saw on the previous day low, and from where I entered, this trade worked out immediately. You can see we had a nice push to the downside. We came back for the retest where into this last green candle or the 1 candle rule, and then you can see low of day and then continuation to the downside all day. However, you can see the second I entered into this trade, we had no drawdown. From this first entry to even the second entry, 0 drawdown. Why? Because the setup that I'm trading works. It's a proven and profitable setup. And on top of that, if this didn't work, within the first 5 minutes, it would have came back above the previous day low. Therefore, this shows us that we're entering not only the lowest risk trade, but the highest reward trade as well. Vice versa, here we have a losing trade. This was a minus $1,600 trade on Apple, or a 22% loss. And on this trade, you can also see where I entered. This was the pre-market high right here. You can see the stock actually broke up, retested the first time. I actually ended up entering in on the second retest here, and you can see this stock, it should have moved up to high of day immediately. Within the first 3 minutes, we should have been in high of day. However, you can see within 5 minutes, this stock came back, it broke below my stop loss, which was just the same as my entry criteria, and you can see I exited extremely quickly and managed to cut this loss for only a minus $1,200 loss, whereas my Tesla trade was a positive $12,000 win. So the key here is to understand how important it is for these scalping trades to work right away. If your trade isn't working right away and you're sitting through some consolidation, that may happen sometimes. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. However, for the majority of your trades and the majority of my trades, especially if you trade the same setups as me, they should work within 5 minutes. The trade either works or fails.